Here we Okay, hi everyone. It is Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I cannot believe it. And I know everyone's super busy, so I don't want this to be long. One of the things that we had talked about last week is just kind of reviewing what's happening with Job One. So I wanted to do that. I know some of you are not doing Job One, but I also know that some of you may not be doing Job One, but you want to hear a little bit more about our coach training so that you have it in your mind if somebody wants to join you. So I hope first and foremost that you all know how thankful I am for each one of you. I hope you know just I love working with all of you. So that I'm super grateful. I mean, I don't need the Thanksgiving week to tell me, for me to tell you guys how thankful I am for you. So I just want you to know anyways. So that is number one. Tracy, let me pull up what you're saying. I'm trying to do 18 things at once. Promote Job One because your clients might want it. Absolutely. Again, as coaches, our job is to have our repertoire and to have knowledge of it, regardless of whether we're doing it or it's our favorite program. We need to know what we can offer other people. So let me just I'm finding one thing for you.
While you're finding that, I noticed that I didn't see like the pre-order commitment tracker in the tool kit or whatever. I finally found all the toolkits and stuff like that in the back office. Still figuring the back office out. But anyway, on the champions page, you know how they have got units turned into the guides. So on guide number 16, it's all of their stuff that they did their training last week on Job One.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
that's where this tracker form is. And that's where they have the pricing of the different packs.
Awesome.
So, you know how we used to have challenge packs and completion packs, and they kind of like done away with the completion packs?
Right.
Well, they still have them, but they're not labeled as that. So you still go in to whatever program or just the body and bod pack. And that's where they'll still have all the different types of packs, like the Shakeology, the Performance Line, and the Go and Glow. And when you are setting up the share cart and you're putting in your client's name and all that sort of stuff, they will recognize that they're already a BOD member. And so it will automatically be a completion pack. So instead of it being like, for instance, Job One, say it's a client that's been doing BOD for a while, but maybe started with a challenge pack, but canceled the Shakeology and they don't have any supplements. So you still go to Job One challenge packs, and then you go to whatever pack that they want. They'll recognize that they're already a BOD member. So it kind of reduces it by like, I don't know, $10 or something like that. Because that's how I noticed right now with just the basic pack in November. And this promo goes to December 1st, just FYI, till 10 a.m. Pacific time, December 1st. So get to your Success Club 6 and then hold off till, Friday morning if you want. But anyway, so if they're already BOD members, instead of it being $139.95, it'll be $129.95.
Got it.
So I mean, it's $10 off. But you still get a lot of stuff, and they'll get 30 days of the body for free. And that's where you get the tracker and the containers only if you get the 30-day body trial.
I know, I saw that. That's kind of a sucky thing, but
it is
because otherwise I have to, if people don't want body, I have to add it on to their cart.
I just promote because body. I want them to have the two, because honestly, people do not print out the support materials, like my To Be Mindset clients. And I bet the same for Portion Fix clients. If it doesn't come in their box, I don't know. They just don't, I just haven't found people to print it out. Because
I'm
it's a
the
lot
same.
of pages. It's
It's
a lot of pages.
and that's like totally anti what we do. We don't just
Right.
keep printing stuff out. So
So I have just promoted it as because it is a lot cheaper. It used to be $220 and now it's $160 on
oh
sale,
wow.
$180. So you can get the To Be Mine. So you're just any bundle, you're just adding $20 to it.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
so you can find this in the champions page is really what I want.
Awesome. Okay,
And it
cool.
has the bundle prices. That's what I was really looking for.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk. Tracy's gonna check her phone real quick and then I'm gonna get going. But okay, so let's talk about job one. And then I want to share I just want to kind of articulate what the vision is that I have for job one and for our coach training. So one of the things that was really important to me as the leader of this team, as one of the leaders of this team, is to provide a coach training that I felt confident about, that I felt easy about, that was doable for working people. When I started, there was not a really good system, and I don't want you guys having to waste time like I did. And I want you to feel confident onboarding people. So this has been, I told myself when I get settled in South Carolina, this is my first project. I've been working on this quite a bit, and I feel like it's really awesome. And it is totally in alignment with job one, which is how that started coming out. If you haven't watched the video from last week on our team call, I showed Jennifer Jacobs' promo video, which talks all about her language is, what if your number one job was taking care of you? We know, you guys, we've been promoting that. We've been saying that since we started this team, both Erin and I, that your number one job is to care for you. You guys have now taken that on. Your number one job is to care for you and to help others, and then you helping other people. But what this new coach training is based around taking care of you first and then launching into coaching so that you can speak from experience and actually be there with your clients. So the idea is with job one, which is so awesome. Tracy brought this point up last week, that oftentimes when you're beginning, you need quick successes. You need to be able to start and finish a program. One of the reasons 21 Day Fix was such a huge success, 21 days. People started and finished, and they felt victory because they had started a program, finished it. Now, for those of us who've been have been doing Beachbody for a while, who are committed to working out, obviously we can handle longer programs. But if you're new to working out, you're new to fitness, you're new to caring for yourself, 9 weeks, we kind of fade out. Some people do. And it's our 9-week programs are awesome programs. I've loved them. Oh, I love all of our longer programs. I will say that new people though can sometimes, when they're trying to adjust life and get used to taking care of themselves and get used to making working out and fitness and nutrition a priority, the shorter workouts, both shorter in time every single day and something that you can start and finish within a month, is so powerful. And so for that reason, I'm super excited for job one. 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, especially during this busy time of year, is so brilliant. I think anybody can do it. My mama is going to sign up for it, and she's 78 years old. So it doesn't matter what your fitness level. And you guys, we are on the same team. You say, one of the clients on our team is 78 years old, and she's going to do this program. She's going to modify. Remember, we're a team. That is so important to me. Just because my mom isn't in your direct downline and isn't your coach, you're not lying. You're saying a client on our team is 78 years old and she's going to do it. People don't care if you're they're not going to ask that detailed question. And if they do, don't worry about it. All they want to know is that if you're older, if you have limitations, can you do this workout program? So far, the answer is yes, from what we understand. So for that reason, as Tracy said earlier, learn about it for your clients, even if you're not going to do it. I know a number of you are in the middle of 80-day obsession again. Awesome, super cool. but you still need to learn about this program. You will at some point finish 80-day obsession, and this might be a good one for you to do. But also, most importantly, your job is to provide for your clients. So with that being said, I think that here's what we're thinking for job one. Christine, I know you're listening. We have talked about this. Tracy, you've said that you're in. Mary Beth wants to do it. So I'm actually super excited because I think right now that leads the four of us. We're going to lead the group. And what the vision is that starting, so it goes on sale December 2nd. Okay. So if it goes on sale December 2nd, we are going to purchase it as coaches, and I'm going to sign people up as preferred customers and coaches if they want to join our exclusive test group. Okay. And what I'm talking to people about is there are multiple coaches from my team who are going to be leading this. You're going to get some incredible leadership and experience, and we're all doing this together, which is so powerful when we have a launch of a new program. So that's one thing. We are going to do job one for those 4 weeks, which we start the 6th. We do it the week of the 6th, the week of the 13th, the week of the 20th, the week of the 27th. Pretty awesome. Our last workout ends the morning of New Year's Eve on the 31st. So I love that. So you go in, you end the year strong, and the next morning is Saturday and it's a day off. And maybe you're out late that night. So it's just kind of cool. I've been talking about that with people and they're like, wow, that's pretty perfect. So you have a 20-minute workout for the entire holiday season. So our goal is to get people signed up as preferred customers or working coaches, whatever they want to do. They're going to be in this exclusive test group. We are going to run it together. Okay. So I will post the first week. Tracy, can you post the second week? Does that work?
Yeah. Yes.
Mary Beth will post the third week. Christine, the fourth. Does that work for you? Unless if there's a week that's better for you, just let me know. I was just kind of, once I heard people were wanting to be involved, I just kind of plugged them into a week. That's how that's going to go. So other coaches, if you're listening, I'm thinking Bree and Amy are doing this too. You will don't have to worry about posting in the group. But one of the requirements we do have if you join the group is that you are engaged for the entire 4 weeks. You are committed to checking into the group morning and night as a coach and commenting on people's stories. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I am traveling this week. I am working. We are trying to get our house so that we can have family come. We have 0 floors in our house right now. I mean, we have so much to do in the next 4 weeks. What I do is I get up in the morning, I do my quiet time, I do my my connecting, and then I hop on my group before my workout, and I just check in really quick to see who has checked in, and then I do it again at night. I do not expect you, we do not expect you to be checking it all day long. No, our clients can check in whenever it works for them. Well, let's just commit as coaches, check in the morning, check in at night, super easy, and comment on everybody's stuff. I feel like, I mean, you can sit and check into our group while you're going to the bathroom, right? Just take your phone. I mean, and we don't need long check-ins. It's just encouraging. And one of the things that we're going to do is I haven't read through the entire challenge group guide yet. I did go ahead and purchase the job one challenge group guide, everything and so I'm not supposed to share that, and it was almost $200, so I'm not really supposed to share it, but I will. But I just felt like during the holidays, just considering some different things that have been happening with our team and all that stuff, I thought it would just be good to have that and not have to think a lot about it. And I like things to look pretty, and so there, that's why I did it. So what I'm going to try to do is share the challenge guide with you guys. We'll try. Maybe I could just share that week with you so it doesn't look like I'm sharing the whole thing. Yes, Tracy.
I don't, is this from the mompreneur? I mean, try to share. I think it's just you share the one thing.
The one thing. Okay.
You have to share the graphics too. And then because she separates the daily graphics to the posts. and
Okay.
stuff like that. Is that what we're gonna use? Because she usually has like other graphics, if that's what, so do you want to set up the BOD group to use those graphics, just to even have it? And then you can put Beth Ann, myself, and Christine as administrators.
Is Mary Beth, you mean?
Oh, Mary Beth, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless
Um,
Beth Ann, I don't know if Beth Ann, are you doing job one? We'd love to have you do it with us. I just wasn't sure.
I'm doing 80-day right
Okay,
now.
That's what I
So,
figured. I thought
Otherwise
that.
I would,
Okay.
but I
Okay,
need
awesome.
to, anyway,
Yeah.
let me know how it
awesome.
goes though. Curious
Oh.
to see how it goes.
Totally. So I haven't even looked, I haven't had a look at the content first, because sometimes I just want to make sure, here's the deal. I'm not going to promote 20-minute workouts, checking in with the group, and then have posts that are this long in the group. Nobody's going to read them. If you start off even at the beginning of the group with super long posts, people are like, oh, this group has super long posts and I don't have time for this and I'm not going to check in. So I am really trying to get disciplined and narrowing stuff down and having it short and sweet, even if the content is really, really good. So Tracy, if you wouldn't mind looking in the back office at their guide, I'll look
yeah, they
at it
just
too.
put it out. Yeah.
Yeah, and on Mompreneur, it's coming out. I don't have the whole thing yet.
Oh.
I think I might have just gotten an email that said the challenge guide is complete. I'm not sure.
So I would imagine we're not doing a prep week, right? Because then we wouldn't have time to get through all the workout. So yeah, I'm kind of, so far, my vibe that I'm getting is that most of the people that are interested in doing it that I have on my list now are already current people, so they
Yep.
wouldn't need prep, you know?
Right.
So really that's going to be more like the January group, or it'll be like new people, so they'll need a little bit of ramp up. And maybe it's, yeah, the January 3rd is the, and I'm getting ahead of myself, that's the prep week, so we have time to sign people up that whole week. And sometimes it really can be a prep weekend, right? So anyway.
Okay,
But,
so and you just brought up a good point. Tracy and I were talking, and we are going to do another group in January as well. So I think it's really important to, I think this is going to be a really great program. The results are incredible. I love the idea of 20 minutes, and I love the idea of getting in, working my tail off and getting it done. So again, as with anything in this business, I always keep an open mind. If I feel like the workout isn't really great, then I may change my mind. But as of now, we're doing one in December, and then that will be the group that I kind of run in January, along with just my 2B, I think, but I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm not sure about that. So this month, focus on, so I'm obviously, okay, so let me go the next step. If you have a client who doesn't want to sign up as a preferred customer or a coach, then it's released on the 16th. And so with that being said, I am not about to start a group then. So what I'm going to be working with my clients who sign up on the 16th is the nutrition part and saying, awesome job. You are dialed in for fitness for January, from now until January, whenever they sign up, now until our group starts on January 3rd, I think it is, or 2nd. I think it's 2nd or 3rd. I don't know. Where am I looking? Let me look.
so plus, I think what's so nice
3rd.
about, and how I'm going to kind of really word it, is it's going to take them probably all the way out here in California. It's going to take them at least 10 days to get anything.
Yeah.
So now we're at Christmas time. You know, it's like, just wrap it up, put it under the tree. I don't know, because honestly, at that point, and they're getting
That's
it
a
on the
great
26th,
idea.
you know, well, on the 26th, maybe they'll open it, right? You know, so anyway, it'll just be what they're going to do for the new year.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know,
and I'm
so you don't have to even worry about it.
I'm going to encourage people, get out and start moving your body 20 minutes a day. Go for a walk, take a bike ride. If you're on
Drink more
vacation and
water.
you drink more water, just simple things like that. Because again, the whole message I've been teaching people, and we've been teaching people is simple, sustainable health. Simple, sustainable health. It doesn't have to be complicated. Okay, So with that being
So-
said, yeah, go ahead.
So January 3rd is a Monday.
Mhm.
So if we wanted to use that, I mean, just a thought, sign people up Monday, Tuesday, maybe the group prep week. I mean, I haven't looked at anything. And this is the beauty of doing it in December, is that we'll know more and how quickly we can go through things, what works and what didn't.
Uh-huh.
Because what if our group started like on a Wednesday or a Thursday and it's just like a prep 4 days? I
That's
don't
kinda
know.
cool.
And then the workouts would start on the 10th. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's kind of a
Some
cool
people-
idea. I like
Just an
that.
idea. Yeah.
I think that's a really cool idea. I like that. So
So
the
we can
goal
always
is,
make that decision later.
yeah, but I think we should kind of, I like that too, Christine. Sounds great. I think that's a really good idea. It gives us time to invite people after the new year, when all of a sudden people are like, okay, now I'm back into life. So I like that. Let's kind of tentatively say that. And then, so this is how this will work. If you have clients or people who sign up as people who want to work the business, our first new coach training, NCT, I'm calling it, is Monday the 3rd. It starts the 3rd, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. There is something to do every day, a video to watch in the back office. We'll walk you through all of it. And then they have the weekend to catch up on stuff. And it says on the outline that you will give to your coach, which I just put in the files, how long each thing takes every day. Okay, so I am working on putting together we have the details, but then, we have the structure, but then like what you're going to say to people each week and stuff like that. Okay, and then we have new coach training calls every week as well. Okay, and we are going to do the new coach training with Katie's team as well, because we find, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a bazillion people signing up. So sometimes when you can combine, then you just have more energy in a bigger group. So that group is going to start on the 3rd. And I was sharing this with Christine and Tracy already, that I am going to go through the program as well. And I would really like everybody on this team to go through the program starting January 3rd, so that you can experience going through the program again, pretending that you're a new coach. And I always think we're lifelong learners. So I don't know the back office that well. I don't know every detail. And I think it would be good for me to be refreshed and to watch some of these videos. They've updated a ton of stuff in the back office. They've updated a ton of the language and describing things and teaching things and talking about volume and the different things. And again, when I was putting this all together, I was listening to snippets of it, but I'm really excited to kind of go through the whole thing and listen to it. So, so that will be starting January 3rd. You will see on the outline that I posted that we have new coach training groups starting every month. So it's the 3rd, and then so it's every 4 weeks. So we have the 3rd, and then the next one starts the 31st. And why did I plan it that way? Because I think it's really important that you always have something to invite to. And I think systems are really important. And I think it's impossible to grow a business. And frankly, it's impossible to be a good leader if you don't have systems in place. And it's my job to help you put systems in place. And I haven't done a good job of that. And so that's changing. And so this is why I planned it out for the entire year of 2022. I planned out exactly what people need to look at and what the training is going to entail every single week down to the minutes. And then, like I said, we're also incorporating a weekly call that we're not doing another one at night. It's just that weekly call, kind of like our lunch and learns, and whoever can hop on can hop on. And if you can't, then we'll have the link, because we need for people to be able to hop on this as a business. We need to make sure they feel connected right away. And that is, I'm pretty sure it's every week. Katie and I are also working to try to figure that out, because we just want to make sure that's good use of our time. But right now it's every week. We will go through the details and I'll let you know about that. But we have a couple weeks to finalize that. But that's the goal, is again, to provide the very best support that we possibly can. So That's where we're at with that. And then we're going to repeat that model every single month. Work on you for 4 weeks, do a new coach training 4 weeks, work on you for the first 4 weeks. And unless somebody is like, but I'm dying to make money, you need to teach them. First, you have to take care of you and get that established as your routine. You can talk about it, you can share about it, and you don't have to launch. It takes the pressure off of launching your business when you don't really even know what you're talking about. So if you have a client, this is an important question. If you have a client who's like, gosh, I'd really like to start coaching, then you can start working with them one-on-one and then just plug them into the next coach training. That's the other reason why I had all the dates scheduled out, so that you can look at that and be like, oh, it's February 12th. Okay, awesome. I'd love to sign you up as a coach. Let me work with you one-on-one, which is so important to do. And then I'm going to put you into the big new coach training on this date, and you'll look at the schedule and you'll see. Okay, so the content for the group, are we using the back office template for posting? The content for, are you talking for the content for the job one group, Christine? Tracy and I are looking through that right now. She's going to kind of check out the back office challenge group. I'm going to check out the mompreneur one, and we're just going to kind of share ideas, and we'll let you know. So that, again,
Yeah.
We'll just kind of figure that out. I feel like if we have too many people, then we can't make a decision. So we're just going to figure that out, and we're going to do one that feels like the most succinct, the most beneficial for people. Quite honestly, mompreneur often takes from the back office. So it's not,
For sure.
so it's most likely, Christine, going to be the back office, and then perhaps they can just take pictures and share some of the images with whomever is posting that week. But the goal is, when it's your week to post, that you make sure you review the content and cut it down. Make it shorter, make it sweeter, make it simpler. Yeah.
And also tailor it to the time of the year, because these will be
Yes.
really general. And
Yes.
obviously there's going to be some specifics here. Christmas, New Year's. I mean, if we don't, it's like the elephant in the room. If we're not talking about the holidays, then we aren't like customizing it to our.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I find that sometimes in the past, and I talked a little bit about this when I led on the Dream Team call, that like when we keep doing challenge groups over and over, I'm the first to admit I've done this, where I'm like, copy, paste, post. And part of what this whole part for me of really growing as a leader and falling in love with the business again is like, wow, we have so much power to talk to people and encourage them and support them during the holidays. You guys, that is such a gift to people. And I'm so excited. And as I go throughout my day, I'm like, what would be something that would be, okay, what am I doing that would encourage somebody right now? Oh my gosh. Okay. So like last night, one of the things I'm posting in my group today is, last night I ate dinner, like I finished around 6:30. And because I had a grief client last night, a California grief client. So I'm 7 o'clock my time, 4 o'clock their time, whatever. I didn't finish working until like 8 or 9 because I had a couple more clients after. So then I'm like jazzed up and I'm like hungry and I want a snack, and I'm a dinner and done girl. And my goodness, when you do dinner and done, you will see the scale change. And so I found this really great, Mary Beth had sent it to me, or I had tried it when we were at the retreat in Murphy's, our team retreat, like years ago, this decaf cinnamon tea. And holy moly, it was delicious. I felt like I was having a dessert, and obviously I got more water in. I shared it with Tracy last night that I'm getting my last water in, and I felt like I was having a treat. So I'm sharing that in my group today, because that is exciting to share. It was a total victory for me to be still stay dinner and done. And I know it will help people. So again, when you're in charge of posting for the week, find the stuff that you're excited about sharing. And obviously we're going to post in the morning, but do not be afraid a couple other times of the week to get on and be like, hey, maybe you're busy, or whatever it is that fires you up that you want to share with the group. That's what makes it personal, That's what makes it like we're live in the moment doing this together. And that's what gets us excited about coaching and teaching people. So that's kind of how we're going to run this group.
What's the
We don't
name of
want
the
to-
tea?
It's called,
You remember?
I'll go get it in a minute.
I
get it
have
on
one that's
Amazon.
Harvey and Sons. That's like, it's like drinking a red hot.
I love cinnamon tea. I don't know what it is. I know some people hate it. I love it. Okay.
Anyway.
So any questions about the new coach training and job one and the specifics of how that's going to work? Tracy, go ahead.
I'm just curious of setting up, I'm assuming in BOD group, but that could be a bad
Yes.
assumption.
Right? I think we are. I think we had kind of, talked about that on another call, but we do our groups on Facebook. So I know Mary Beth would be fine with Facebook. I'm fine with either one. Christine, do you have a preference? I know Tracy, you prefer BOD.
Yeah, just because if I'm posting stuff and I'm in multiple groups, at least that is like my shake and my workout goes to both. It's the same thing, but
Yeah.
and yeah.
Christine, I'm not sure if you're there. Do you have a preference?
One of my clients actually won't probably do Facebook.
Okay, so I think we should do BOD group because they're recommending that for all job one groups. So I think, and we're going to be doing the new coach training on BOD groups. So let's do it. So do you mind setting that up or do you want me to?
I don't mind. I just would be helpful to know, which graphics are we gonna use and that sort of stuff to set it up. But
Yeah.
I'm happy to,
Because
because it'd be nice to be able to put it together so
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
add people to it.
Okay,
it-
let me, I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know how much I'm gonna get through today since I've got clients all day and then I have to pack and we leave
Well,
tomorrow.
If
But
you
we don't have to
can,
do it right today.
no, but my daughter comes home today, so then I don't know how much time. I mean, we can always put it
You know
together
what,
on
here's the
Monday.
deal, let's just plan
But if you
on
can
putting
share,
it together next week. We're not adding people right away. Anyways, we're not adding it until the weekend of the 3rd and 4th.
it's nice to put it up, especially when you get new clients or leads, that they see that you have a new, because then they'll see
Yeah.
that you have something coming up.
Okay.
I mean, it only takes one graphic. So if you're comfortable sharing the mompreneur, like even if we use most of the stuff in the back office, or I just use one of their things, because we're calling it exclusive job one test group.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can always change the picture. How about that? We can always change the
Yeah, let me
picture.
see. I haven't even, like I said, I haven't even had time. One of the things I was going to do on the plane, if was kind of go through that because I have time. But let me see if I can just find a graphic to send to you, and then you can decide if you want to use that one or you can use the one for the back office, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, because when we set it up, when I go to do it, like it'll take me a second to do it today. Like they'll have some pre-job one things already there. I mean, they make it stupid easy to set up a group.
Okay.
Seriously, it takes 2 minutes.
Okay.
So, and we can change whatever the description
Okay, then
of
why don't
it,
you just
all that.
perfect. Let's do that,
then
and then
I'll
I'll perfect.
Yeah.
And
So just
then,
use the plane ride to look at it and go, oh, change this, change that.
okay, perfect. And then, no, I think it'll be great. And then if you don't mind, and then make us admins, that would be amazing. The 4 of us, that'd be perfect. Okay. And then next, okay, so I feel like we're good. I'm gonna wait to hear back from Christy, from Bree and Amy, and then I will see who else wants. I mean, anybody else on our team can do job one. I think it's going to be really fun. I liked the challenge, the sample workout. Tracy, were you able to do the other workout? There was one on Monday. How was it?
This is a little embarrassing, is that I kind of was in the middle of doing something and I was about to go grocery shopping and all this sort of stuff. So while I was full, I watched it. It's so hard. It's so hard to watch an exercise video. You feel like such an imposter. You're like, I'm not doing this. I'm just watching this, but I was multitasking. So it is very, very, very similar to the actual sample. There, I think there might have been a couple of moves that were a little bit different. Like instead of doing the mountain climbers, I think she did spider lunges or
Yeah,
whatever.
like that.
So there is some like get up, get down really fast, so there is a little bit of that, but
Uh-huh.
I meant to look up how old she is because she's got 2 kids too, not as old as our kids,
I
but
did.
she's
Let me-
she's at least in her 40s,
40s.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's something to speak to.
Yeah.
Almost still got it.
Okay. All right. And then next week, we will just know we will have a shorter call as well. We're just going to kind of talk about some team stuff, but I have a meeting that's been scheduled since I first moved here, and it happens to fall on that Tuesday. And so I only have until like 12:20, 12:30 that, and then I have to be out the door or I'll be late. So just plan that for next week, but we're going to be talking about some interesting stuff, and that will be kind of next week. And then the following week, Rachel will be on for December 7th. And I really hope that we can get a lot of people on because she's taking time out of homeschooling to be on, and she's just going to share some really, really great stuff to just get you excited about your business and just about the privilege that we get to have to be healthy and to meet with each other and have the community that we have and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a really, and she always comes with the fire and with really good information. So she will be on the 7th. And then has everybody gotten the book yet?
Can you give us the author's name, the name and the author again?
Yes. Let me do that. I can't get a word. It'll take me too long to run to the room because it got moved.
Or just take a
moved.
picture, of it and post it on the team page. Just do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. But let me just tell you right now, because you went in the locker room first. I'm going to post this in, and I'll post a link too. It'll be super easy. Okay, You Win in the Locker Room First by John Gordon and Mike Smith, but I'll post a link in our team page. It'll be super easy on Amazon, and it's really good. Just really good. Totally spoke to me. And so, yeah. So we're gonna talk about those, and then we're gonna go into the Christmas week, and then in the New Year week. There will be no call the 28th, just so you know, between Christmas and New Year's. Do you guys want a call? Let me ask you this. Some people have kids home from college. I do. Are you good if we don't meet the 21st, or would you like to meet the 21st?
To me, it just kind of depends on how we're doing business wise. Like if we need ideas or graphics. I mean, my thing is, the more we share, like, the more hands on deck, the easier everything is, right? So I don't know if we do that through the team page or just do a quick meeting. I don't know. It kind of just depends. So tentative or commit to being 20 minutes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, let's do that. We can either meet earlier that day, only because I only get a few days with my kids home, so we want to kind of be out and about. But I can meet earlier that day, or we can do like 20 minutes. So if they're all looking around, I can just go to the car and be on my phone for a little bit, and it's fine. I'm totally committed to either one of those. But we'll keep it short, but we'll totally connect about what's working with our business, what's not. And then we can go off and be with our family. But for sure, we're off the 28th.
For sure.
Yep.
And then maybe it's just like whatever ideas you have for the week, we could just post it in the team page too.
I love that.
It's kind of like, oh, here's the to-do this week. Like if you haven't done this yet, like that kind of thing.
Let me
like
write
I
that
know
down.
in some I'm in a push group right now, just on a message thread, and some people are just gifted at making graphics and stuff like that.
Yes.
And there's some teams that really push like Black Friday stuff.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be a slave to my computer on Friday.
No,
So
no.
there's so many businesses that are already doing Black Friday stuff. So like if you're really kind of wanting to, still
Yeah,
get Success Club or whatever, do Black Friday sales today. Like,
totally.
I mean, that's kind of the thing that I'm thinking of
Tracy, are
is
you able
do
to share any of those images in our team page when you get them in that push group?
no, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Some of the graphics they put, they're literally doing like time windows on Friday. Like this is the sale from like 9 a.m. to noon and then noon to 3. And I'm like, oh, I'm just not doing
No,
that.
no,
So
me neither.
so they're really trying to like push the FOMO, and there are some people that love Black Friday and if they can get a deal. So obviously we still have the $20 off. So there's that. But like at the beginning of the day, like if they're going to try to work the business from like 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., they're offering like $20 off plus a $20 gift card, like,
Really?
I mean, that's what they're doing to try to like, hey, if you sign up during this 2-hour window,
I see what you're saying. Then you will
they're
get
offering like
$20
this
off plus a $20 gift
plus a
card
$20 gift card,
to Amazon or
of
something.
Amazon or whatever, so I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I think it's so inexpensive with what we're doing already, but if you've got
Totally.
goals, like these people are pushing, right? So they're trying to kind of feed off of everybody wants a sale and even a better sale this week. So they know their people, right? So I don't know. That's just
Not a
an
bad idea.
idea
That's
that
a kind of an idea. I love that. That's kind of not, I mean, I'll be in my hotel room before I see all my kids.
so yeah,
I
that's something to do. Like, hey, you have this window and you can
I
start
have,
talking about
like
it
you could just
now.
say 7 to 8 or whatever, 8 to
Yeah.
9 Central Standard
Yeah. Or do
or
it
7.
Wednesday.
I think we're on the, yeah, I'm flying
Yeah.
tomorrow. So we'll see. Okay, that's a good idea. Awesome. Okay,
All right.
well,
So
you
let's
guys,
share those ideas and just skip the meeting.
I think that's actually a great idea. Why don't you guys plan that for the call on the 21st, on the 20th, and the 21st, whatever works for you. But I'm going to say, Liz, what if we just all commit to posting an idea on the 20th for that week that we can try, the week leading up to Christmas?
And it could be even posting ideas. Like these are some of the things that I'm going to do. Like
Perfect.
I took a picture with my turkey yesterday.
I
So
love it.
I'm like, how are you going to make your turkey this year? So just things to engage people. It doesn't have to be like the whole push to, you must do this,
Totally.
everyone. So
I love it.
those are
What
great
great,
ideas.
Tracy, great ideas. Okay. I just love you all. Happy Thanksgiving. Have such a great day.
Bye.
Okay,
Thanks for
bye.
leading us, Kendra.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.